Hi, I'm Janet, and I'm going to show you how I failed to get a sponsor for my children's book. One of the things I need to do to finish my children's book is I want to contact a few companies to see if they would like to sponsor the book. I would put their name in the back of the book, and one of the products that they make, I would have the illustrator put it into the pictures in the book. And at the very end of the book, I'm going to have a hidden object game. So those little items that we put in the book can be part of the hidden object game. So I think that would be really fun and would help the book have more money for publishing. This video is going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to put timestamps of when everything happens and take you along the way. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Janet Lee if you're new here, and I have a small business called Ivy Lee, and I make fun, creative, and supportive products. I have product designs based on flowers and also faith, like children's books, journals. Why am I listing them now? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Procrastinating getting my Kickstarter done for my children's book when my mom had cancer. I'm kind of procrastinating. I do it very well. I procrastinate because as much as I want to get it started, I know that it's going to take some work. So I've dabbled with it a little bit, but today I woke up really energized. I was ready to do it, but then I ended up cleaning up the kitchen. I ended up cleaning up my dresser in my bedroom. I ended up cleaning up some areas on the packing station and the table. And I organized. So if that doesn't tell you procrastination, then I don't know what would. Before I send out any emails to any companies, I wanted to have reviews. So a few of my cancer Facebook groups, I've asked if anybody would like to read the book and help me review it. I've gotten a few reviews from mothers who are breast cancer patients. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've put together since I've gotten those reviews. Oh yeah, let me show you something about the reviews I've been getting. I was able to get a few reviews. I'm so excited. So I've been able to put this little flyer together, what people are saying about the children's book. I have a few moms that are also cancer survivors, and then I have one that is a fellow children's book author, and I also have someone who is an oncologist that I found on LinkedIn. Her name is Nancy Chun. She was really sweet. She read the book and gave me a review. I'm excited to have these reviews on the flyer. I have a few people that I would still like to get reviews from. My own oncologist, my own radiologist. I don't think any more reviews would necessarily fit here on this flyer, but I have contacted them, and so I'm kind of waiting for them to reply. But technically I have enough here, and it's filled in with the flyer about the book and the flyer about myself as the author. So I have my media kit put together. I'm really excited. With having the media kit put together, I should really just make sure it's good to go. But I could probably put it on the website, and I could probably send out some of those emails that I've been really waiting to do, to talk to other companies to see if they would maybe want to sponsor the book or partner with me in some way. And I'm really excited about it. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of no's, but what's the worst that could happen? They just say no and we move on. Or what's the best thing that could happen? I could contact them and maybe they would say yes. So that's really exciting. And the prospect of it scares me, but also excites me at the same time. I'm really excited because it just means that the book is so much more closer to being finished. And the only thing left I have on my book is the cover, the end sheets, and there's a picture in the chemo scene where there's an empty chair. The illustrator saved a spot for me in a chair in the chemo scene for someone to be in the book. So someone can give a gift to someone of having their image in the book. It could be for themselves. It could be a group of people that give someone else the gift of being in the book. It could be someone's grandma. The only criteria is that it needs to be a woman, because this is a mom book. I don't have this scripted. This is what I'm working on today and getting done. And I'm talking faster because I'm really excited. but it makes me nervous and sick at the same time. Oh, so we'll see, but let me go ahead and start with this and I'll tell you what I found out. All right, I had the weirdest experience, not weirdest, but just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just gonna put it out there. I've made an account with LinkedIn and I don't really have more than like 2 or 3 people that are attached. So far, I've made a few contacts there, and one being a doctor in Massachusetts who reviewed my book, which is awesome. And on there, you're able to follow different accounts. I went ahead and followed several different medical accounts like Honor Health, Blue Shield, City of Hope. Went ahead and followed a lot of people and a lot of accounts. And just today, I was thinking, you know, what am I doing waiting? I'm almost at the point where I can send out those emails. I think I have a full sheet of reviews from people, but I'm still getting a few reviews trickling in. But one thing I really want is some more doctor reviews, and the people who I've messaged haven't sent me anything back. So I think that I'm going to give them maybe 1 more week and then I'll reach back out. Or I'll actually maybe I can even print out the book and just take it to the doctor's offices and my radiologist doctor's office and just say, hey, can you review this book for me real quick, and email it, or just wait there in the office until they make a review. But that's kind of asking a lot to just put pressure on them to do it right that moment. I don't think that's very nice. I could just print off my book and actually bring it to the doctor's office and attach my email to it and say, hey, can you email me a review? I'm pretty sure that they would all say yes. They're busy people though, so I can't expect that they would do it right away. But if I don't hear anything back in a week, maybe I can go into the doctor's offices in person and see if that helps, especially if I have a physical copy to show them. It's not going to be the whole book. There are a few parts that are missing still. I need to finish the Kickstarter. Instead of finishing the Kickstarter, which is one part, I do still need to contact the companies anyway to get the pictures that I'm going to be putting in the book. So the whole reason I would like to get reviews before I contact companies is because I want to have a little bit of social proof to tell the companies, hey, this is what people are saying. People have reviewed it. This is their experience with my book. This is what it's like, and help show them that it is a wonderful book, something that would help tip the scales for them to want to work with me. So I was just looking around on LinkedIn and I thought, why don't I just message 1 or 2 companies and just see what they say. I'll let you know if I get a reply back, but I just sent one to and said, hey, you know, I'm going to be publishing a book and I would love to see how we can work together to make sure that families are able to have this resource. And who can I talk to? Who can I message? Who can I email? So I sent that off and I said the same thing to Honor Health. So I sent those 2 messages on LinkedIn, and who knows, maybe it's just some IT person looking at it from who knows where, just checking it out. Maybe someone will read it and hopefully send me a message. Who's ever in charge of the social media for these companies, hopefully someone in the IT department looks at it and points me in the right direction rather than just a blank no. Maybe they have a public relations department. That's what I'm hoping, that I could talk to someone in there for the companies. And then that would give me some experience, and then I'll be able to email the other people. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. I don't know. I'm procrastinating it. I could very well have sent the emails out. I don't know why I'm waiting. Maybe it's because I just want everything to be perfect and I'm trying to get the cover farther along, because I feel like if I have the cover and the cover art done, or at least sketches of the cover art, I can include it as, you know, the book is more polished and finished. So when I share it with companies, I'll be able to say, here's the book, rather than instead of a PDF file that's 90% done. I will let you know how this goes and what I hear back from these companies. But, ooh, I did it though. That was the point of this whole thing. Why am I saying this? The whole point of this little video I'm doing right now is that I sent it. That's huge for me. I just said, what am I waiting for? And I just sent it. What is the worst that they can say? No, we don't want to work with you. Maybe in the future, when the book is completely finished, I can go back to them again and say, hey, I have this finished book. will you like to work with me? Or is there a way that we can work together to help get this cancer book to the families that need it? It's a good start. I'm very proud of myself for finishing it one baby step at a time, right? So if you have a business, you just have to do one step at a time. One thing that you can handle at a time. That way things are not crazy overwhelming. And you can also check it off your list mentally or a physical list and say, okay, I did this. I am very proud of myself. I sent those messages and we'll see what they say. I wanted to give a quick update on those emails that I was planning on sending out to a few different businesses and companies and organizations. I had a really late night last night. I stayed up till like 5:30 in the morning. I basically did an all-nighter, and the reason I was doing that is because I was getting the graphics ready for the Kickstarter for my children's book When My Mom Had Cancer. So I was getting all of the graphics ready, and I thought, you know what? I think it's time to start emailing some of those companies. So my 5 o'clock brain said, it's time to do it. So I went ahead and I got... I had 2 cancer organizations that I messaged, and I also messaged, I think, 6 different companies. I'm not going to mention the names because they may or may not work with them. I don't know, we'll see. But if I do, then I will share who they are in the future because they'll be in my book. So you can see who they are, but I can share it on YouTube as well. I messaged them, and I wanted to not bombard them with so much information. I didn't want to give them my media kit. I didn't want to give them all the pictures for the book. I didn't want to send them the link to the book. I didn't want to overwhelm them. But I didn't want to leave them in the dark, because who wants to receive an email that says, contact me in order for an opportunity? My family is so loud right now. I'm trying to make a video here in the corner. They're about to play ping pong. And my dad is Dad, come on, Grandpa. He's interrupting my video. Dad, come on, what are you doing? I also don't want to leave companies in the dark. I would hate to receive an email. Say I worked somewhere at a company. Oh no, my own company, okay? I work at my own company. So say someone messaged Ivy Lee and said, hey, I have an opportunity for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you message us so that you can find out what the opportunity is. I would hate that. I went ahead and made sure that I gave a brief introduction of who I was, that I was looking for a potential sponsorship for the book, and I made sure to include that there was a hidden object game to the book, and that one of their products could be featured in the book, and that it would be really fun. And then I think it would be really fun to work with them and be able to get the book to families that would need it. I really have to hurry because look, they're all about ready to play ping pong, so my video would include a ping pong in the background. Okay, so I'm just going to finish quickly. So I made sure to say why I think it would be good, like at least a little bit of what would be in it for them. You know, why would it be important for them to work on this project with me? So I included just a little bit of all 3 of those things, and I sent the email out 5 in the morning. So hopefully they don't look at the timestamp. I'm not a crazy person, and I don't stay up that late all the time. Just when I'm working on something that I just can't stop working on because it's so fun, or if I'm talking to people overseas and that is their daytime that I need to communicate with them at is that time. So that's why I stay up. But it just ended up being a really late night, and my 5 o'clock brain said, let's send out the emails. Just do it. Just send it out. And so I did. So we'll see what they say. My husband Mark said that I need to figure out what I want from them. Because what if I do get a couple no's, but I also get a couple yeses? What am I going to be asking them to do? What is it that I want in the sponsorship? Do I want them to pay a certain amount for every single book I sell? Do I want them to, what are the specific details of what is it that I'm looking for? I know that I want to have their name in the book as recognition for the company of being a sponsor, and I want to have one of their products
as an image in the hide and seek game in the book. So it'll be in the illustration as well as in the very back of the book. There'll be a page that has like a little list or chart that has all of the different items that kids can find throughout the book. They're just things that are already in the image that I can pull out and use for a hide and seek game. So it's not going to be, not a hide and seek game, a hidden object game. So it's actually pretty self-explanatory. I just picked out items from the book. Some things have meaning and other things are just cute things that kids could find. So it's not really a big deal. It's not really stressful at all. It's really fun. My son was staring at me. Okay, if he stares at me, then I'm gonna film him, so he better watch out. The hard part is gonna be to eliminate some of those items that would be fun for the kids to find and put in the items for the companies, because I already have 20 items I can use already, and I don't wanna make this a huge part of the book. It's just supposed to be something fun at the end of the book that families can go through the book and read it again and again and again and have the kids find it throughout the reading time and just make it a fun activity. I think it would be fun. I showed in one of the previous videos the Snowmen All Year book, how that author and illustrator have put in the book every single page. There's like a T-Rex, a cat, a mouse, something like that. There's a couple items, a duck, hidden in every single page. And what they did is, it wasn't on the first book. I don't know if they've changed that now. I don't know if maybe the book I got was one of the first couple of print runs. But since then, the other books in this series all have the front jacket cover. The underside of the jacket cover has all of the pages with circles around the areas where the hidden objects are underneath the cover. So it's a little secret hidden thing, and they have information in the book about finding the animals. So it's really fun. And I think it would be fun to do something like that for my book, to help children be engaged and to read the book over and over again. And, you know, it's fun. And it would give me an opportunity to have help sponsoring the book to make it possible for it to be published and reach a wide range of people, because they'll know people and then they'll know people and that person will know another person, and hopefully we can make a lot of connections and contacts and build relationships to help make sure that this book gets out to a lot of kids and a lot of families. I will keep you updated on what the companies have said. I have had 2 replies back, and both were positive. They said, it sounds good. You need to go ahead and email this person in their PR or social department and send them the proposal, and they'll see if it's a good fit and get back to you. So I've had 2 replies that are, you know, positive, which is good. They weren't straight out no's, thank goodness. So I can just talk to the right people. I think I forgot to mention, but in the emails, I did say the very first line was, who can I email about this? That was the first thing I asked. And I went ahead and asked that question, and those 2 companies got back to me and answered. And now I have their other emails. I sent them off right away. I don't expect to hear back, but I'm hoping in a week I can at least get some answers, maybe develop some contacts and try and figure this out. Now that I'm thinking about it, the emails to send out are not the scary part. I'm not talking to anyone, I'm making a video. She's like, who am I talking to? No one. I'm talking to myself, Mom. I'm talking to you. You and I know this. Want to say hi, Dad?
Hello. This is the family fun time after Christmas, where we spend all of our time playing with the gifts that we didn't like.
What? I got you good gifts.
Oh, no, we did.
He better have liked my gift. What did I give him? Oh yeah, I got him a shirt that said, I can't work today, my arm's in a cast, and it's a little fisherman with a cast because he's fishing. My dad really loves stocks, fishing, and trying out tennis rackets. What are my kids doing?
Okay, I will keep you updated on what the companies have said and how many rejections I get. If I have anyone who is interested in working with me, I will let you know. Well, I have very sad news to tell you that 0 companies wanted to back me. I knew that I was gonna get no's, but I didn't think it would be like all no's. I thought maybe like some no's and maybe 3 or 4 yeses or something, but I basically got no's, and I didn't get physical no's from anybody. I just got ghosted completely. All the companies ended up ghosting me. I was in communications with 2 of them, but the rest of them just ghosted me. Some of them didn't even answer me back. Some of the big ones I haven't even heard from. So maybe I have to be a big deal kind of person in order to talk to these large companies. So maybe if the first book is successful, then maybe the second book I can try to get a sponsor. That doesn't mean that I would become a big deal just from the first book. I mean that maybe I could show them somehow that the first book was successful. Would you like to be a sponsor on the next book for the next set of hidden items in the book or something? I will try and figure it out. I'm not going to give up. At least I didn't get really horrible messages. Oh, wait. I did get one rather interestingly, politely rude message from a cancer group that's very popular, and I won't tell you which one it is because I'm not going to call them out, but I said, hey, I was really excited to maybe work with them, not as a sponsor, but just as in a company that I would be able to talk with. Maybe they could share my book on their social media or something. And I ended up talking with someone, and they basically said, good luck, you're on your own. And we actually have this other children's book that's going to be coming out that is made by someone in the company, and good luck. So that was my polite terms of how I'm telling you, but it did not come off that way. So I'm not so happy about that. And I was really surprised. I even talked to someone else who's another author, and they were kind of shocked at the same time about that response. So, yeah. So I will not be working with that group, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe smaller chapter groups of that group I'll be able to work with, but we'll see. Good luck to them. I hope that they do well in the project that they have going on, and I will move forward from that one. The rest of the organizations and companies, I got polite responses or no responses at all. So I can take that as no's across the board. So 0, zilch, nada. It is really a sad, tragic end to this story, but it doesn't mean that it's over. I'm not going to not continue to try. Maybe in the future, if this first book is successful, then maybe my second book I can secure a sponsor. Maybe in the future I can talk to a few companies and then they can become sponsors of this first book. And the next print run I do would just have their names in the back of the book. Then maybe the illustrator can tweak some of the images to look more like their actual products rather than generic products. So we'll see what happens in the future with that. I won't give up on it. That's something that I have as a goal. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but I'm not going to give up on it. I'm just going to try again later and see what happens. By the time you're watching this video, I will have the pre-launch page set up for my Kickstarter. I'm so excited. It's going to be launching March 4th. And if you're able to, I would love your support with this When My Mom Had Cancer children's book. And if you don't have kids, you can always buy a few books to donate. And those books will have a little sticker on the inside that says that this book was donated by, and then the person's name. So that way every child who gets a book will know who it is from. And I'm so excited that the Kickstarter is starting. I really hope it's successful. I hope that the Kickstarter can go off with a really amazing start, and hopefully it is funded, and every pledge, small or big, will really help to get this book published. So I'm so excited that the Kickstarter is starting soon. All of the reviews I was able to get from the doctor, another fellow author, and several mothers who had breast cancer, I was able to use that sheet that I had made for the companies to send them that email with the, here's what everyone is saying in the reviews. I took all the reviews and I put it into my Kickstarter. So I think all the reviews are there. I may have not put all of them in. I didn't want it to be too long on the Kickstarter. If you click the link down below, you can go to my pre-launch page for my Kickstarter and then be notified when it starts. And when it launches, you can see all of the reviews on the little story part of the Kickstarter page. And it turned out really cute. I think that the graphics I did turned out really good. And I'm going to go more into detail about my whole process of doing a Kickstarter in a different video series. I plan to do a whole video series on how to do a Kickstarter for a children's book, and that will be fun, but that's going to come out at a later date, and when it does, I'll tag it in this video in the future. Go ahead and click the link for the Kickstarter so that way you can be notified when it starts. And when it is live, you can see all of the reviews, and some of the reviews are so touching. I have been getting a lot of amazing response from other moms, and it just touches my heart because they were responding to my book with such praise and positivity. It just is such a touching, loving blessing that they were able to give me such amazing reviews. And I'm not trying to say, oh, my book is amazing. I just tried to put in my book what I would want to read to my children if I got cancer. And I did get cancer, and I did have that exact experience. The story that I wrote was the kind of book that I wish that I was able to read to them at that moment when I found out I had cancer. And I was getting responses back that were similar to that. And I've been hearing a lot of amazing responses from the moms and the kids who've been reading the book. So I can't wait for you guys to read the reviews too. I'm so excited. If you're watching this video later on, you can always go back to Kickstarter, and they keep those projects on there pretty much forever. So you can always go back and see what the reviews are. And then when the book is available for purchasing, you'll be able to see it on my website as well, all those reviews, and also get the book. But that's in the future. So right now I have the Kickstarter that's about to start. I will take this as a learning opportunity and continue to learn from it. And I don't think I did anything particularly wrong. Maybe it just wasn't the right timing. Maybe I don't have any sales to back up what I'm saying, or I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try again and again and again till maybe something happens. If you're a small business person, don't give up. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to give up. I don't want you to give up either on whatever dream or goal you have. If you want to work with someone or achieve a certain goal or sell a certain amount, just keep going at it, and I'm sure you'll get there and you will reach your goal. I will work on this. Hopefully you work on your side, on your projects. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had anything like this where you expected some sort of positive result and then just got nothing. You know, I'm sure that I can't be the only one experiencing this, right? I mean, I hope not. Otherwise, that would be really lonely. As always, I will keep you updated as I continue to give you pack and order with me videos, small business tips, and continue to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you. Bye.